Hello, kindred resistors against the dysgenesis of modernity. This is Govan here with GovanKilgour.com. These are some clips from my trip over in Europe. This is actually going back to January. The previous vlogs I've done on the channel came up to early January. I got quite sick. Actually, what happened first was I lost my computer for a couple of weeks. It was in the shop. You've seen some interviews I've done with the golden one. Those happened a little bit after even this video. These are just some clips from my trip to Oxford. I went to the Ashmolean Museum, which is the oldest museum in the world that's kept open and going. And I wanted to share all the clips here, but it's not going to be the most captivating video. So feel free to skip around in the video or just don't watch it at all if you find it too boring. Obviously museums are something that are far better in person, but I just wanted to put all the footage out there. I've obviously edited it down quite a bit, but there's still quite a bit there. That's not going to be everyone's cup of tea, but I think some people will still get value from it, which is why I wanted to share it all. The vlogs from my travels throughout much of February will be coming up soon, and those are a little more entertaining because I was actually on the go in between different places. This was just the one trip I took in January. And then actually, towards the end of February, I got quite sick, hence why this is coming out so late. I was just very run down. You can probably still hear a bit of my voice and my nasal passages kind of flared up. But I'm back in Canada, recovering, definitely getting the sleep I need once again. Eating better food, that was a big factor. And yeah, just still processing everything, going through all the footage. I have over 400 clips that I've had to sift through. So I hope you enjoy this video, but like I said, there will definitely be more engaging footage in the near future, and also get back into doing more regular commentary type videos as well, now that I have the means and facility to be able to really sit, think, write, and produce the content. These canals throughout Oxford were quite beautiful. There's canals that connect to some other cities in the area, and it's very similar to the canal systems you see in a lot of different European cities. There were a lot of different exhibits on old languages and languages written in various forms on stone or objects, and this particular one on cuneiform I found quite fascinating, but I was really there for the runic writing, which you'll see in not too long. But there is a whole history that this museum runs through, not just in writing, but in various other things as well. It's set up in a way that you kind of start on the ground floor and work your way up, and it starts from the oldest civilizations up to the newer ones. And of course, here we are with the first of the 2 Swedish rune stones that were given to the museum to have on display. And they're quite spectacular just because there aren't a lot of rune stones from that area in the UK. There's a couple others around, which was a big part of the purpose of my whole trip, was to track down and record all these different runic objects, or the ones they can actually access. I'll be putting videos together on just that topic in both on this channel as well as on my spirituality channel, which you'll want to check out for future postings. If you've followed my work for a long time, you may recall I wrote an article many years ago on pine pollen and the health benefits of pine products in general. And I actually had a picture of, maybe not this exact relief, but something from that time period where there's a depiction of one of these figures holding a pine cone, and it just shows how long the pine cone's been seen as a spiritual or sacred object or food. Whether or not this is relating to the food, they just recognize there's some association with pine cones and spirituality, I guess, in the Assyrian culture. If it's not already obvious, there's not too many unique items. These are plaster replicas of more famous original statues. I'm not sure about the previous Assyrian ones. There was obviously some tablets and things with the cuneiform that were original pieces. And in other parts of the whole museum, there's definitely original pieces, but there's a fair amount of replicas and plaster molds. As you see, you can almost see it at the joints of the object. They just don't look quite right. But it's still worth seeing if you happen to be in the area.
This train is the southern service to Southampton Central.
So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. Leave comments below, like, favorite, and share the video if you feel so inclined. And with that, I'll talk to you again soon. Take care, and may you spread logic and alt-right virtues among the dildotariat.